Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to have a very serious conversation with you today about carrying a handgun, buying a handgun, carrying a handgun, whether it's concealed, whether it's open carry, whether you're going to put it in your glove box of your vehicle, whether you're going to stash it around your house. I think it's very, very important to understand this, guys. This is my Glock 43, empty magazine, right? There's nothing in the chamber, right? Clear the weapon, make sure it's cleared. You can never clear it too many times. But I think a lot of people buy a gun for the wrong reasons, right? I think a lot of people think that it's just cool to carry a gun. They think it's great to have one. Some people buy a gun and carry it around thinking it's going to be a deterrent, right? A deterrent against crime. Nobody's going to attack me because shit, I've got a gun, right? They don't know if I have a gun. I've got a gun. They open carry to say, look, I've got a gun. The reality is a lot more serious than I think most people realize, right? Guys, if you're going to carry a gun, you not only do you need to be proficient on how to use the damn thing, but you have to be willing to take a life. If you pull this thing from your holster against another human being, you better be able to pull that trigger. And that is a very, very difficult thing to do, to take a life, to take a human life, to actually point that at somebody, pull around, squeeze off around and end someone's life. I will tell you that there are some people out there, guys, this is not going to be a deterrent. There's a lot of crazy out there. And this is not going to deter someone who has a death wish, right? Matter of fact, most criminals are betting that you don't have the ability to pull the trigger because a lot of people don't. The military spends a lot of money and a lot of time to teach people how to kill. That's not something that comes naturally to the average human being. So my question to you is, if you're going to carry a gun, if you're going to have a gun with you, do you have the ability to take a life? Actually use the weapon for self-defense. Because if you don't, and the criminal or the threat takes your weapon from you, it's going to be used against you. All you're doing is arming somebody. Most people who get attacked, if they have a weapon on them, tend to be injured or killed by their own weapon. So it's a very serious question, right? Do you have the ability, you think you have the ability to actually discharge that weapon and take a life if you needed to? If you don't, you should not be carrying a gun. You should not be carrying a gun. That plain and simple. Something that everybody needs to do a little soul searching on, but ask yourself the question, do you have the ability to use it if you needed to? Thought I'd throw that out there. Leave your comments below. If you like the video, guys, hey, hit that subscribe button, leave me some likes, but it's harder to do than most people think, right? It's a lot harder to do than most people think. So if you're going to carry, obviously get lots and lots and lots of training on this, man, do you really have what it takes to pull that trigger if it's necessary? And a lot of people will say, yes, I do. If it's absolutely necessary, I will definitely pull that trigger until they're put in a situation where they actually have to execute. Let me know what you think.